cleansers, hair product, anything like that goes on your piercing, okay? Obviously, if you had a cut or anything, you wouldn't put any of those on there and expect it to heal okay even. With a piercing, you already have a disadvantage with it because you have a piece of jewelry in it. So make sure that you really avoid those things on there as much as you possibly can, okay? Another thing is no harsh cleansers. Anything that says for external use only, being that the definition of a piercing is a piece of jewelry inside your skin, external use only stuff is just way too harsh for it, right? So that means no using alcohol, peroxide, neosporin, Bactine, bacitracin, antibacterial soaps like Dial. Even the ear care solution that you can get from the piercing gun places literally says for external use only right on the package. So that's going to be because of the difference in pain there. Not to mention piercing guns tend to be extremely dirty. You gotta figure, they're using that same piercing gun on everybody that walks through the door without sterilizing it between usage. They just take an alcohol pad and wipe it down. Now that would be like me using that same hemostat on everybody that walked through the door without cleaning it, you know? It's a really easy way to spread diseases. So yeah, piercing guns have every disadvantage to them. Now if you had it done with a freehand technique, then, you know, it's kind of up in the air as to which one would be worse for you.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Go ahead and have a look in the mirror and tell me what you think about that spot. There is pretty much a spot for the tragus because, you know, working area that big, so. Cool. If that looks all right, you get to lay down with your head at that end for me. Just lay it down totally normal and, yep, perfect right there, all right?
Give me the other hand.
And really one of the best things you can do for any piercing, tattoos, dental work, getting your eyebrows waxed, things like that, the best thing you can do is separate yourself from the anxiety. This is just me lining everything up here. Alright, I want you to take a nice deep breath in for me. And blow it nice and slow. If I told you that's as bad as it gets, what would you say?
Not that bad.
Exactly, yeah. Now, be very careful. We're going to get that sharp guy out of there, and I'm going to put a taper through the piercing to get the needle away from you, okay? This will also allow me to get the jewelry in a little bit easier. How you doing there?
Great.
So definitely easier than the piercing gun, isn't it?
Yeah.
We are almost done. I'm going to have you just lay there for a little second still, but can't even be close to as bad as what you thought it was going to be, was it?
No, I'm kind of in shock right now.
That's pretty normal. What's done, really. Go ahead and have a look. Tell me what you think about your new piercing.
I like it.
Of course.
Oh, good.
Now, a couple other things about piercings, right? I find that people with longer length hair tend to have a hard time with this piercing, and a lot of the times I think it comes down to the fact that we tend to put our hair behind our ears without even thinking about it, right? Now, the dirtiest place on your whole entire body is going to be your hands, and just think about, you know, doorknobs and countertops and stuff like that, right? If you go to